exploring Kanye's business missteps
You
and the
running
power of
around hanging out.
authenticity in hip hop
If you
culture.
were him and you took the lessons that you knew you had, and when I watched his Netflix documentary, it gave me a different spin on him. You would have took $1 million, went to FIT, Parsons, or any one of those fashion schools, got the top 10 guys out of there and gave them all a job of a lifetime. Then you'd have took another $1 million and got them the houses of a lifetime on a fucking island somewhere with all of the facilities they need to create and do. And then you go out there and you go get a factory in Asia somewhere where guys like me have been out here for years. You just don't look at us because we don't dribble basketballs. We don't rap. We make fucking shoes and apparel for the world. The guy that made the Super Soaker is a billionaire. Nobody knows him. You know why? He stays low. He's just about his business. So my point being is, and the reason why I say you're a liar is because you haven't even spent 10 million yet. You only spent 3. And you can go online because you're Kanye West. Show your new shoe, take pre-orders for the $250 you're talking about. And I guarantee you, you get 1 million orders or $1 million, one or the other. Fill them. Fill the order. So now you keep talking them and beefing with guys like Adidas and all of these dudes. It's because you kept looking for the white people instead of the right people. All you had to do was set it up, but you disregarded 30 years of not only just the right people building businesses, whether they're doing it through other companies on it, you needed someone to carry you. So now when you did the Louis sneaker or the Nike combination, that's you, not Kanye. You're an extension of them. You think they're gonna let you take over their brand? No, they're gonna give you enough money to fail. As Michael Jordan with Brand Jordan. He gave him enough money to fail. They highlight the fact that he makes $95 million a year. But guess what? That's a 10% licensing fee from what Nike makes. Let's cut the bullshit. So now you amortize those numbers and see when I be at your office looking for my real bread or digging for my own gold. So when I talk about us, we have so many creative ideas going on and so many scalable products that we come up with, and we create businesses for jobs, which sucks. Why am I going to create a business to have a job? I'm gonna create a business to scale it, not go and go, hey, you want to be my partner just so you could fuck me over and I work here and run around with the proverbial gold chain with my logo on it? Like, cut the bullshit.
So let me ask you this, right? And I could be wrong, right? So I don't think most Americans, like in hip hop culture in America, realize how big hip hop is in Asia, right? Or do you
Well,
think you realize it?
no, we realize it's the whole culture. So take a guy like Cameron, him and Mace, right? They scaled their rap business from being in 2 different rap groups, different sides of Brooklyn, uh, medium to platinum albums, right? But that's now 20 years removed with just that part. But the way they're moving now, they moved into the podcast space and created an ecosystem within just the podcast space that creates revenue from the podcast, revenue from the merchandise stream, revenue from ads, so on and so forth. So for the people who got it early, what you're seeing now is the cream of the crop rising to the top after 20 years of complete struggle. So, all that glitters wasn't gold. When you saw Jay-Z with flossing back in the days with the chains on, he still went back to Brooklyn to an apartment on State Street. Now that got him the mansions and the residuals of putting the work in and holding on to the asset. We were so quick to throw it away to catch $10 million that we didn't realize you can get $10 million from anywhere. You just got to learn the art of waiting.
Hey, so real quick, can you give us your top 5 hip hop people, artists, based on whatever your top 5 is, and I'll give you mine.
Biggie, Jay-Z, Rakim, Tupac, not in this particular order, and that last one is a good spot. Oh, fuck. I'm gonna have to say KRS-One.
KRS-One.
Yeah, that's my top 5.
Yeah. So mine is and of course it'll probably change tomorrow. Right now it'd be Chuck D, LL Cool J, Ice Cube, Eminem, and Scarface.
Give me your why on Eminem.
I mean, just based on the number of stuff he sells, the support he has, like
Yeah, we didn't sell records back then.
Okay.
Is it because of his flow? Because he is nice.
yeah, his flow, and one thing I think a lot of rappers, why they feel they try to talk about stuff not in the community, right? He talked about his life, right?
Yes.
Like that one thing his song he says, two trailer park girls going outside.
Mm-hmm.
That's actually about two prostitutes trying to sell pussy, right?
Yeah,
And most people don't get that, right?
Yeah.
It's about Vicodin and his mom. I just think he was authentic, right?
Yes. Well, I think that showed through, and that's why, like, Eminem used to be in my hood hanging with is a crew called the Lowlifes.
Mm-hmm.
The shout out to Thurston Howell III. And these were super underground. And one of his first songs, I still remember, "Whose Arm Is This? I must have bit it off at the pharmacist." And he just went on. And
Yeah.
And when I heard that with Thirst back then, he wasn't full Eminem.
Yeah.
And that caught on early. But then, when he became M, he was the most accepted. He took the white boy rap culture to the stratosphere.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because most of the guys back then were posing until further notice.
Yeah, exactly.
Those were acts.
Yeah.
And those acts transform into real guys. So, like, I'm not saying Vanilla Ice ain't gangster now, but you telling me Vanilla Ice was gangster then?
Yeah,
no. Third Base was cool, but Pete Nice wasn't him. Pete Nice came from a very good family.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying? Like, you wasn't telling me you was out banging it because I never seen you. Eminem, now he was walking around with those such said people.
Yeah.
So I give him that type of credit that he's in the mix.
Yeah. Thing I like about him too, like he respects the culture so much, right? He